Hi guys, so I'm here to do my testimony, and so let's just say this is going to be a really long video. I do have my testimony written now, but I know my whole testimony, so I'm just going to tell you guys my whole testimony, and yeah, the first thing I want to say is I'm sorry if you hear my dog howling in this video. I'm sorry if I had to stop this video because my dad comes home. And I'm sorry if I start crying in this video. So I'm sorry if I cry if you hear my dog howling, or if my dad comes home and I had to stop in the middle. So anyways, okay. So I was born on July 1st, 2001. And I'm 13 years old, and I grew up in Indiana, I grew up in Columbus, that's a smarter word to say, and I was bullied from the 1st grade to the 5th grade, I was bullied. So here's my story. So, well, not really my story, because the story will be another time, but, so, basically, my whole life, I've grown up here in Indiana, and I used to live in Bloomington, so I was born in Bloomington, and then when I was 3, we moved, I don't know, I don't ever remember my parents being, like, really Christian when I was younger, so I never really knew. I didn't even know there was a God or what God was until I asked my mom. And she kind of felt bad because she's like, obviously haven't taught her the things that I need to be teaching. So after I asked her that, my mom did kind of accept the Lord. And she started teaching me all these things about the Lord. And I always knew about God, I just didn't... I don't know, it was like part of me knew about him and then part of me didn't. So, yeah. I wasn't really grew up Christian. I mean, my mom believes in God. So, I mean, she, like, if I have questions, I can go to her. But it wasn't until last year when I started 7th grade, everybody was being mean to me. They would call me a slut, a whore, all these awful things. And, you know, I went to Miss Finnegan's room and, like, I just, like, bursted out in tears. And I was like, all these people are being mean to me. And, like, I felt like there was nothing, like, to live for at that point. So at this point, I am, like, super depressed because everybody was being mean to me. I had friends. I had a lot of friends in the 7th grade. The 8th grade has been a different story, but hopefully I make new friends. So, anyways, so we got that all taken care of. And I mentioned one day to my music teacher, which I said her name, but I'll stop saying her name because I don't know if she wants her name on the YouTube internet, whatever. So anyways, I mentioned that my mom was really Christian and my dad was really Christian. My whole family is basically really Christian. So, she said, oh, really? Well, I'm a Christian. And, we just reconnected. Like, something went off and we just, like, connected from there on. So, she's kind of been my mentor. So, if you hear me say Miss Finnegan, that's who she is. She's my music teacher. We're, like, sisters like this. She pretty much knows everything about me. She's pretty much like my best friend, but not my best friend. So anyways, so in the 7th, and well, I was talking to her one day, cause like, I don't know, I always knew of getting baptized, but I didn't know you could ask the Lord into your heart. And so, well, even though I knew my mom did it, I was kind of confused. And so she was like, oh, well, you just got to ask God into your heart. And so that's when I decided not to do it to high school, because I just thought it was a smarter decision. Just because I don't want to say I don't want to disappoint God, but I don't want to do something that could rip our relationship up, if you know what I mean. But I still do everything that pretty much a Christian would do. I go to church, I go to youth group, I make videos about being a Christian, I pray, I talk about my Christianity like all the time with my friends. I go to the Lord with every problem I have, every decision I make, I go to the Lord. And yeah. So, the reason I'm trying to minimize this to not be like my boring story is because I do have a video this month planned for that, and so I'm trying not to say anything that could ruin that video. So anyways, yeah, pretty much that is my whole testimony. It's not the whole thing, I kind of memorized it down, but, sorry there's an echo in here, because my bathroom is right there. So, yeah. So this is my story. I just wanted to know that usually I'm not in this room, but I'm at my dad's house till 6:30 tonight. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I do videos every day, and I vlog every Wednesday. So you can just go check out my vlogs and videos every day. You always see me because I always post. So anyways, I'll get off here because